Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. And 3rd down coming up.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's caught! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he will get into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now, Herbert. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
And how impressive was that, Mike? I mean, not only to be able to generate that amount of separation downfield, but then to track the ball. Remember, this was a running back, but he looked like a wide receiver, and we're looking around the league, Mike, and a lot of these backs, in order to play in today's NFL, you have to be part receiver.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Herbert to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Titans sending out their punter. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Herbert. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now is Herbert. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. They'll go with the reverse. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Catch made. That's Boyd. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a 1st down. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Oh, they leave Boyd wide open. He's got it. And the Titans are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. They'll look to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That is hard! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. He has been an integral part of this pass game all year, and that last reception put him in the record books. He has the NFL record for the most receiving yards by a running back in a single season. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now they'll set up to throw. That's deep, looking for Boyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
First down and more inside the 25. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 13-yard line. They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That one taken in. Touchdown, Titans. Sly now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Titans draw closer here. It's 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. Now a play fake. Herbert. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. On play action now, Herbert. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, L.A. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not. He gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question.
And he will score! Game on! Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. The motion man is Boyd. And tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And now he loses the football. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at 34 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Oh, and he's going to have the Chargers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down and 8. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it. The ball comes out. The Titans have got it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. The motion man is Boyd. He runs with it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 14 and a first down. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down for Tennessee.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got...
And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's a handoff. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their 2nd. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
They'll try to run. And that will not do it. They took the chance on this opening possession of overtime, but they lose possession as they turn it over on downs.
So, Mike, I like this approach. You know if you score a touchdown, it's over. The other guy never sees the ball, so why settle for 3 and give your opponent a chance? Put this game away right now with a touchdown. I love this aggressive approach.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. A quick slant. Caught by Boyd. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So, it's a win here for the Titans. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.